Good morning. I want to make this very clear for everyone who is concerned. This is a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. This is what I drink. And thanks to whoever gave the salt tip. It's awesome. Bottoms up. Sorry guys, I had to get that off my chest. The number of you that commented about the frickin' apple cider vinegar in last week's vlog. I was like, guys, I ain't that wild. I absolutely add water every time. And I was like, there was so much liquid in that cup. I thought it was obvious, but I'm sorry. I shall explicitly state everything I put into my cup from now on. But do not fret. Definitely mix it with water. And as to whether or not it actually does something, we've looked into it ourselves, and what we've seen from apple cider vinegar works well for us, and it's also more of like a routine thing. It's been just nice. It's just been nice kind of starting a routine, getting up in the morning and doing something. We're trying to work on structuring ourselves and our lives better. So adding in these like little habits is a good thing to get into. So that's my thoughts on that. Today, phase 3 has officially started in Toronto, and I am headed to F45. I am so excited. I have been absolutely sitting on my butt so much for the last month since we got home from Vancouver, so gonna head to a workout now. It's way too hot for a sweater. I am melting, and I'll see you guys after. I'm so excited I could cry. Oh my god. Oh man, I can't feel my legs. Oh, we were doing F45 a lot when we were in Vancouver for a couple weeks, but I'd never done the cardio class at F45, Athletica, and that's what I just did. I'm not okay. Oh boy, I'm gonna go catch my breath, and I'll see you guys at home. Hi friends, it's been a couple hours since you've seen us. Finished the workout, showered, we're clean, and today is officially the key exchange day. If all goes well, we should be going in right now to get the keys to our new place, and we can commence the moving process. Now, I did want to address a couple of your guys' questions. A lot of you were like, oh my god, why are you moving again? You move so much. Those kinds of things. Basically, 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago when we moved to Toronto, if this is new information to you or not, this was never supposed to be a permanent move. I bought a place back in Vancouver. We were supposed to move into that. We were moving to Toronto temporarily at the time, and then, you know, everything that happened, we didn't end up moving into that place in Vancouver, and we ended up staying in Toronto. And it was kind of dramatic when we first moved here anyway. Like, the Toronto rental market is a crazy place. We lost out. We got outbid on 3 places before we ended up with our 4th choice of apartment, and it was just never supposed to be us living in that apartment so long. It wasn't our first choice in the start, and we had always had it in our mind that we were going to be leaving this apartment, but we were waiting for the perfect place. So basically when COVID happened and we spent a lot of time, as so many of us have been doing, inside our place, we're like, well, if we're not traveling for this foreseeable future, like, now would be a great time to move, because we have so much extra time at home. Normally we're traveling so much, and we just don't have that time. Like, trying to move within a couple week span is always a stressful thing. So we reached out to our real estate agent and basically sent her like what we thought was an undoable list of wants, you know, our checklist for what our perfect ideal place would be. And she sent us one rental listing, and it was the one. We went and saw it that same day, and we were so excited. And hopefully that is what we're going to be moving into today. And a lot of you guys were also asking about why we're continuing to rent and not buying. And honestly, like, I mean, to buy a place in a city in Canada is just so expensive. Like, I don't want to spend $1 million plus on an apartment, even if I had it, which we don't. It's absolutely unaffordable. And we also are just not sure where we want to settle in our life. I think for those of you who are like, you move so much, I've moved every year of my life. This apartment that we're in right now in Toronto is the first time in my entire life that I've ever renewed a lease. I've never stayed in a place longer than a year, if not every 6 months. Like, I've always moved, and I think we'll most likely continue to be moving until we find where we want to settle down, and you know, it's not an option in downtown Toronto, downtown Vancouver. Like, it's just not in our price range. It's absolutely absurd. So until then, we're hopefully finding a rental unit that will make us the happiest in the time being. And I think there's nothing wrong with renting. I think if you don't want to, like, buying for me anyway, was one of the most stressful things I've ever done in my life, and I didn't even end up living in it. So I'm not in a rush to be buying another place anytime soon. But that's basically my spiel. That's why we're moving. That's why we're here. And hopefully, you know, it just ticks so many of our boxes for what we need right now in our life and our work. And basically, we have to do this walkthrough because it's supposed to be an unfurnished place. And there's some things that that are still up on the walls and whatnot, and we'll see how it goes. Keep your fingers crossed for us, guys. Today's the walkthrough, and hopefully over the next few weeks of the next few vlogs you'll be seeing us slowly move in, but we still have our current place until September, so we wanted to move in nice and slowly and make sure that everything was good. You know, I've previously done moves in the single day, and for you guys who have been with me, you know that has not always been the best. And yeah, I just don't seem to have the best luck with moving. So we'll let you know how the walkthrough goes, and we'll hopefully be showing you our new place in the next clip. Sending good jujus in the world. Ah. Well, guys, we got the keys. The keys have been received. Unfortunately, as we suspected, there were some things that were not taken care of, so oh my god, I'm out of breath. There's a lot of stairs in this place. There's some things that need to be dealt with before we actually move in, so we're not actually going to move anything in today, even though we fully packed up the car. But yeah, just some things on the walls that need to be removed, that were supposed to be removed, and they were not. So we'll continue the vlog. We might have to wait until tomorrow or the following day, or whenever we get word that these things are dealt with, but we'll give you the empty tour very soon. Let's not forget about these. So we're gonna leave it here for now. Hopefully, if all goes well, later today and tomorrow we'll be giving you guys a full empty tour. But right now we're gonna go eat, and we'll leave you here for now, guys. See you soon. Morning, guys. It's the next day. This morning I went to F45 again, which felt amazing, and oh Jesus, oh my god. Yeah, I am in a sweaty state. I really quickly body showered, but that was this morning. Yesterday we just had our walkthrough, as you guys saw, and then we just went home and honestly posted yesterday's video. My brain, I need a coffee. And so today's Saturday. This morning I actually have an appointment. I am going in to see, I have found this laser. It was actually one that Dr. Pavlu in Vancouver, where I go to get my lips and things done. He recommended a laser called Forever Young BBL. So I'm actually going to the same clinic where I got my hydrofacial. If any of you remember my hydrofacial review that I did whenever that was, a year and a half ago, I went to North Medical Spa, and I don't think I ever said that in the video, just because I didn't want to, you know, associate myself as an influencer when I went to get the appointment. So I'm actually going to see, I think this is a consultation, like I booked the appointment for the laser, but basically I have blue veins, like some really big ones. I never know if they show up in the camera, but I've got some big blue veins on my cheeks, and I also have a really big patch that oddly looks like a bruise on my shin. And I just want to see. I've had IPL before. Back when I lived in Calgary, I had an IPL treatment where they zap away the red veins like in your nostrils, but it was temporary. It only lasted like 6 months, and it was so painful, so I just never went back to do a laser treatment. So anyway, gonna go in and see what they say. Just parked, and yeah, let's see if we can get our face electrocuted. Okay. The treatment is done. Look how crazy my face looks. She said that, so funny. I haven't looked at it up close. So yeah, I ended up getting the Forever Young BBL, and basically there's 3 things it targets. It targets like redness and rosacea, veins, and then pigmentation in your face. So I have a lot of like long blue veins, patches of redness, things like that. Like I have the little red veins here, blah, blah, blah. And so it zaps all of it. It wasn't too painful. Like IPL that I've had before was a lot more painful. This one was definitely a lot more mild, but my face is like burning now. And apparently it'll have like a sunburn burning sensation for a little while after. And then she said that because my veins were so big here, I can bruise. She said I might significantly bruise. And so basically, you get 3 treatments. It's 1 treatment every 4 weeks. So I'll do another one in a month. And then after that, like just to maintain it, because I got fair translucent skin, the veins are gonna come back. It's not permanent, which is sad, but apparently after like those 3 treatments, you can do it once a year or however often you like going after that. So yeah, I look crazy. It like raised all of the redness in my face, which is hilarious, but I'm really excited. I'm really excited to do this. I've been putting it off for so long just because I'm such a wimp, and I was so scarred from my IPL experience. I was scared to get lasers again, and it's probably not the best time to be doing this, like when it's summertime and I'm in the sun, but it's just something that it just bothers me. Like it bothers me that I you know, spend so much money and time on my skincare and trying to perfect my skincare routine, but I still have all this shit on my face that just makes it not look clear. So that's basically why I just want it gone. You can also get the freckles zapped if you want. I was like, please don't take my freckles away. I love my freckles. So that was that, guys. BBL treatment's done. As an update for the move, just got a text from the landlord. The outstanding things have officially been removed. So I'm gonna go home, we'll check in with Dan, and then we'll probably head to the new place and give you guys a proper little empty apartment tour. So, wow, what a Saturday, guys. What a day. I look crazy. Okay, I've changed into comfy moving clothes. Honestly, she told me that I was gonna bruise, but it's been about an hour and a half since I got home from the treatment, and my skin, it's gone down so much. Like there's just a few little spots that remain. So I'm kind of surprised. Like, I mean, I don't know how much the camera washed out, but my face looked popping when we first got into the car, but it's definitely settled down so much. So Dan was just setting up the camera to go prepare to film the little empty apartment tour sneak peek for you guys. I'm just having a coffee. We're packing up just a little bag of kitchen stuff. Like, we're not gonna be fully moving for quite some time, but kind of weirdly living between the two until everything's set up. But I just wanna make sure we have a few essentials just in case we do need to cook and stay there. We have an air mattress, so we're gonna pop that up. And yeah, guys, let's head to the new space. We have our bag of cleaning supplies, so we're just gonna give the place a scrub down before we bring in our first load of goodies into the shelves. And yeah, we have a lot to, oh my God, we have a lot to clean. So, see you in a bit. Okay, so we scrubbed the place down, made a list of what we need at IKEA. We mapped out our couch and things, and now we're at IKEA, and we're gonna go brave that lineup and get some things, and then probably have an evening of assembly at the new place. Madness. Hello, it's 11 o'clock. We are delirious. I feel like this has been the longest day of our life. We've fit so much into this day. But basically, we're now living in a long rectangle and we needed a longer media cabinet to fill this wall. So this is what we have built tonight. And we originally had 2 of these shelves, but it just seemed a little bit too much here. Like we want our TV to be nice and centered here, and then we have our giant Fred. So we made another drawer, and we just need to get 1 more of these things. This is the best media cabinet. So we're gonna return the tall shelf, and we're gonna get 1 more short one, and that'll complete this little area. I'm actually so stoked with how it turned out, because we like have a full bookshelf, and then we have room for all of our, well, Dan's Xboxes and things. So super happy with how this turned out. To be honest, I wasn't expecting us to fully build this today. I totally thought today was just gonna be a cleaning day, but we cleaned. We actually stopped at Canadian Tire after and got so many like fun cleaning supplies. It was like an as seen on TV store. It was beautiful. So yeah, got the partial, almost done media cabinet. And my face, in case you cared for an update, the redness and a lot of the patches really went down quickly, but I still have these like very vibrant spots from where the laser struck. But guys, we are so beat, we're so tired. We're gonna go to bed and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. We last left you on our very long day on Saturday where we first got into the place, we were cleaning, and I just want to apologize in advance that the empty apartment tour we were planning to do didn't turn out so well. We honestly just weren't expecting to be at IKEA for so long. By the time we got back to the house, it was dark. And yeah, we will deliver to you a proper little empty apartment tour at some point. Stay tuned for next week's vlog, or you know, perhaps just when we move in. But I wanted to just conclude this vlog with a couple things. First, noting the facial. I have makeup on now, obviously, but I had a lot of messages from you guys asking to give like a detailed experience with the Forever Young BBL, and honestly, there's a few like brown spots where I think the pigment in my skin was just like burnt off, and other than that, like it was completely totally healed and there was no problem there. So I'll update you guys the next time I go, which will be in a month, so it's going to be a pretty long process. There's 2 more treatments in this set of 3, so it'll be like over 3 months in total. So I'll definitely bring you guys along as the vlogs go, but I'm excited to see the difference, and they take like the professional before and after photos, so hopefully when we're done I'll be able to give you like a proper actual, you know, industrial look at the before and after of my skin. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. Another thing, while we were sitting here editing this vlog, we were looking at the clips of me showing like the status of the place, how we were, it just seemed like we were complaining about the stickers, but I just wanted to say that, you know, I've been renting places for a long time. In the past, I've not been picky enough about spaces that I've moved into, and it's kind of like bitten me in the butt later on. So with those stickers, like obviously as someone who works from home, I need my space to be as usable and functional as possible. Those stickers were not going to stay, and that was very clearly written in our little contract. And the reason, like, very easily I could have removed those stickers, but if any of the paint came off the walls, like, I just didn't want to be liable for that damage. It's not my furniture, it's not my stickers. There were other things with the apartment. That was just something funny we wanted to include in the vlog, but by no means did I want to come off as, you know, being prissy about that or disrespectful to their space. I don't know. I just wanted to make that note for those of you who are renting and moving into places. If you've never done it before, you got to be really thorough in your walkthrough. You got to be very specific in your contracts, because you never know what can happen in the future. So guys, over the next couple days, we'll be continuing the vlogs. We're gonna be slowly taking loads over to the new place, and the reason why we have this overlapping month is we just didn't want any interruptions with work, like just in case anything happens with the internet. Like we just didn't want to have any excuses to not be uploading. We wanted the transition to be as seamless and smooth as possible. So we're gonna be officially moving in very shortly here. You guys will be seeing that in a vlog, obviously. And until then, we're just slowly picking away and packing stuff as we go, just taking stuff down slowly and slowly making the transition. I'm super excited for you guys to see the new place in its entirety, and we're just so excited. Honestly, even over the weekend, like now that we've had the keys in our hands and we've been in the place, like I actually can't believe how dark it is in this apartment. It's so dark and gloomy, and our new place is so bright, and I'm just so excited to be in a brighter space. Dan and I are so excited to, you know, literally and figuratively be invigorated with daylight and sunshine. I think it's going to be such a positive move for us, and I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are too. So that's this week's vlog, everyone. I hope you enjoyed, and we're so excited to keep sharing our little moving journey with you. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna go wash my face and go to bed. See you all very soon for a new video. Bye!